All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we have another podcast with a successful tweeter which has withdrawn about $13,000 from what I remember. I want to hear a little bit behind the story on how they got to do this. So they're here in the waiting room. Let's let them in.
Good evening.
How's it going?
How is the sound?
Hello, hello.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, and you, man. How do you
How have
pronounce
you been?
how do you pronounce your name? Anas?
NS.
Ennis.
It's like the letters, the N and the S. Just
En
ignore all the other letters.
okay, Ennis. How's it going, brother?
NS, yes.
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
How's it going? How's everything?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, thank you for taking your time out and doing this interview, man.
No problem. Thank you for teaching me.
So, talk to how have I helped your trading journey? Where were you before the set and forget strategy? Give me a little bit of a rundown of how your journey's been.
I don't know any other strategy. I know what a fair value gap is, but that came after I knew the set and forget strategy. I only stick to the set and forget strategy. So you taught me everything I know. I just copy pasted your mindset from the Sunday swings, and that's it.
And it's gotten you to the point where you withdrawn a little bit over 13,000, right? I think. How much have you withdrawn?
From the 200K account, I made 43,000.
Oh shit.
I also made 64 or 46. In Dutch, we say it the other way around, so it's confusing.
Uh,
But 46,000 turned 100 euros into 46,000. Last time you did the 100 to a mil. Eventually, it started fucking with me. At
uh-huh.
first, I never had any psychology problems, but there weren't any good setups, and I started taking B setups because I seen them play out.
Hmm.
But eventually, the next 2 3 months, I lost almost everything. I ended the account at 3,000
But you successfully scaled 100 to 46,000.
exactly, and that's why I got back. I knew that I got it in me, uh, and I knew that I can do it. So I did it again,
And,
100
and
euros to
and what like
10K.
what was well, okay, hold on. So you took 100 to 46,000, then you blew it to 3K.
Yes, I made it in 2 months. I blew it in like 3 months,
Okay.
and that was my down the point where my lowest point,
Uh-huh.
because this whole time I don't got a job. I couldn't find a job after I finished school,
Uh-huh.
so I didn't know what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I got back. I tried again. I deposited 100 euros. I made like 10,000. Blew it again.
All right.
I did it again. I made like 12,000 euros, blew it again. And eventually, I think I did it one more time. And then I got into prop firms. And the plan now is, uh, yeah, trade prop firms, get the max allocation, put that money on a personal account. And I know I can trade. I know what I'm capable of. So I will, of course, risk more, like 5 10% per trade.
Savage.
And it will then, yeah, go pretty fast.
Okay, so you started off trading personal accounts. You were very successful. Where were you trying to take the 46,000?
I had no idea. I just wasn't gonna stop.
No, you weren't gonna like you had no like let's say you would have gotten to 100,000, you would have kept going.
I would lower the risk, of course, but I probably would have kept going.
Wow. That's probably maybe why you blew it, maybe because you didn't have like a clear objective of where you wanted to go and what you wanted to withdraw. But it's crazy that you only use my strategy and you only know my strategy and you were successful so fast and you were able to scale an account that fast. Like I think my first time for me to flip such a small amount of money, it probably took me 4 years after learning trading, practicing it, that I then even took the attempt. How long did it take you from learning my strategy to you turning 100 into 46,000? How long did that take?
Well, I now trade for like 2 years.
Okay.
right after I finished school.
Mhm.
I joined the course, I think it was April last year, so a
Mhm.
little over a year. Before that, I was just looking around. I watched the baby pips, the basics, but I didn't know any strategy, nothing. Of course, I was looking on YouTube. You got all the guys, ICT, all the bullshit, but it didn't resonate with me. And
Mhm.
then I found you. Of course, I was skeptical. I was skeptical about forex in general, but I did had one friend who was successful in it, so I knew that it was possible. I started following you for a couple months, and then you did the 100 to a mil, the first attempt, and I followed it. The stories, I have the post notifications. I still have them on. The
Mhm.
Telegram, of course. And every time you posted a pair, I was searching which pair it was. And eventually, when I found it, I would take the trade. But I didn't know anything, no stop loss, no lot size. I just had a fixed lot size. I didn't know anything. It was just gambling. But at one point, I was at work. I worked in this metal factory because I couldn't find a job. I studied software to be a software development.
Okay.
I think you guys call it computer science.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. Or software engineer or something like that, sure.
Yeah, software engineer, something like that. I couldn't find a job. I expected to find a job,
Wait,
but
so you finished college as a software engineer
yes,
and
2 years ago,
you cannot find a job after.
no job. The thing is, it's not just me. Everybody in my class couldn't find a job. Just like one, two guys, but
Wow.
they already had experience. So I was just sitting at home, bored. I was down. Uh, I didn't know what to do. I, I just see
Wow.
the I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I did like Forex. At the time, I was sneaker reselling, but the market was dying, so I had to stop. But I just knew that I would make it as a trader. I don't know why I had the thoughts, but I just knew that I had it in me to be a trader.
I'm not gonna lie, that is very crazy that you how many years did you go to school?
School like 3 years,
So
so I
you
wasted 3 years on
wow.
nothing.
So you finished, I mean, man, it's just so you graduated high school, then you go to uni or college, whatever you guys call it. You study for 3 years, you graduate, you have your degree, and you go look for a job and you can't find a job. And then by
Like,
default, you come across trading and
the thing was, I came across trading to a friend of mine. We was in our last year. We had to do an internship. We worked at the same company, at his brother's company, and now also a friend of mine. And we all the whole friend group uh, just knew that the 9 to 5 side isn't our thing.
of course.
We tried different things. We all resold sneakers. I started reselling sneakers because of him, and then he told me about forex. I haven't heard of it. I didn't know anything about it. He, of course, told me the prop firm space, FTMO, etc. And I just thought, oh shit, I'm gonna be rich in a couple months. Well, didn't become rich in a couple months. I was already looking at cars, but my mindset was, I'm gonna start this, and in a couple months, I think it was around this time, and in a couple months it would be summer, and I would just, cruise around in my new car, sports car. But that's not how it went. The first thing I did when I uh, heard about forex, he showed me the MetaTrader, etc. At the time, I couldn't download it because of the whole Russia thing that was going on.
Hmm.
So he logged in on my phone via his account, so I could still download it. So he had my back since day one, and I was just demo trading, just gambling. It wasn't trading at all, but for some reason, I was good at it. I don't know why. I went to the 1 minute. I was just looking at it. The price was accumulating. I waited a couple candles, and I uh, went in on the reversal. I had no idea what a candle was. I didn't know anything, but somehow I was good at it. So I bought a challenge. I didn't start with the 5K, 10K challenge. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna waste my time on those things. 200K straight away. Spend 1,000 euros. Spend 1,000 euros. I just knew that I would make it. So, fuck it. Well, I lost the account. At first, I
Mhm.
did pretty good. I went 4% profit, 4 5. I don't know how, it was just gambling.
Yeah.
But at some point, I lost it all. And then I hit the max drawdown. The dumbest way to lose an account is max drawdown. So
But
then I was
max
like,
total
fuck,
drawdown, like daily or total drawdown?
daily, daily.
Oh yeah, it's the dumbest way.
Just stupid. Then I was like, fuck, I now lost the money. What now? So I went on Google, YouTube. I started searching. Uh, then I came across your page, a couple other guys, but I didn't really resonate with them. I just didn't like them.
Hmm.
So I started following you for a couple of months. I think it was the time you still had just the McLaren and the Rolls Royce and the
That's
camo
crazy.
wrap.
That's
So pretty
crazy.
long time ago.
Yeah.
I was following it and I believed it because I saw that you posted everything on your story and you didn't even say the pairs at the time. I would just search for the pairs. Every time frame, every pair. When I found it, I would just take the trade and see what it would do. 9 out of 10 times, take profit. So then I was like, okay, he's legit. He knows what he's talking about. I'm I was then looking at the old videos, just trying to figure out what the strategy was. I got it almost correctly, but I just couldn't figure it out. So eventually I got the course. Uh, I first asked a friend, should I do it? He said no. I asked another friend. He said, yes, why not? You're young. Even if it is not legit, you will make the money back. So I'm like, okay, all right. And I trust the guy. Just let me do it. Fuck it. So I bought the course. At the time, you still had to wait for the access and the Discord.
Mm.
So I couldn't wait. I bought it, I guess it was on a Friday something. And I know you would do the Sunday swings on Sundays. I think I missed the first one because I had to wait. So I was already set. So the next Sunday, I was ready. You know, the guys that always rush you when you're 5 minutes too late? I was
Mm.
one of those at the beginning. So the first Sunday swings, I was like, wow, it's crazy. Oh, I skipped a step. The whole course, of course.
Hmm.
I watched it in a weekend. I wasn't doing shit, so just binge watching in a
The whole
weekend.
the whole entire thing in one weekend.
Well, not the psychology, etc.,
Oh, okay, okay,
but
okay.
just the real course.
Got it, of course.
Still pretty long, but in a weekend, I watched the whole thing. And then I started following every Sunday swings. And the Sunday swings, that's where the value is at. With just a course, you're probably not gonna make it. You really have to be there every Sunday. So eventually I got it down. It started working, but I just couldn't figure out how you analyzed it. When I tried myself,
Uh-huh.
I had problems with the area of interest, with uh, the reason why you would find certain pairs better than others. I just didn't know. So I kept watching, kept gaining experience, of course, chart time. And at some point, I just started to do it myself. At that time, I became semi profitable, but I was just, yeah, I wasn't really trading. I was just high risk, trying to flip accounts.
Yeah, probably just like clicking like a buy or sell or something.
Yeah, exactly. I was just trying to get rich as fast as possible, which, if you try it, you're not going to be rich that way. So eventually, I started doing my own research and I got better and better. My own analysis, I mean, I got better and better. to the point where we had the same analysis every time. But then I started to not follow my own analysis. I don't know why, but I would look at other people in the community. I would wait till you enter a trade, which is stupid. A lot of guys do it. I don't recommend it. It's just stupid. You're not gonna,
Why? I've heard this in the past. Why is it not good to enter the trades that I'm entering?
they just don't trust the strategy. That's the problem.
Even if I'm in the trade, why would it make no sense for you to just follow the trade, for example?
I don't know. It's dumb. It's really dumb. I don't know why I did it, but it's dumb. Let's say you decide to stop posting the whole trading stuff, then you're fucked. Just it's just dumb. I wouldn't recommend doing it. Just do your own analysis, stick to your own pairs. Don't even look at other traders what they are doing.
Facts. Okay, I could agree with that stuff.
I made that mistake. I made every possible mistake. Every possible mistake. I lost a lot of money at first.
So, what would you say is your most favorite part of the Set and Forget community or the Set and Forget product as a whole?
The Sunday swings. That's where the value is at.
That's where you say that the bread and butter where the money's at.
Oh yes, certain things you have to teach live. You can't just do it in a pre-recorded course. So that's where the Sunday swings comes in.
Do you like the fact that the classes are variable, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon?
I don't care, even if it's 3 a.m. at night, I was going to be there. Because of course we have a time difference. I'm 6 hours ahead.
Yeah.
At the time, some classes would have been at 3 in the night or in the morning, I should say, a.m. I was there, even though I had to work sometimes after, I was going to be there. I didn't care if I sleep a little bit less. I
Yeah.
just had to make it in trading.
And now, at the point that you are now, do you feel like you could control and execute the set and forget strategy to perfection?
Oh, of course, I'm already doing it. Every week, I'm sharing my personal analysis in the community. Um, what I also used to do was share my personal recap, why I entered the trade, why I didn't, if I made a mistake, what my mistake was, so people could learn.
And then,
So
what would you say was the biggest mistake that you made?
not being patient, just not being patient, looking at other people, waiting on you to enter a trade.
And now that you have the set and forget strategy that you use it, are you the type of trader that you're trying to like do the counter trend trades? Are you only looking for the pro trend trades? Because I feel like the beauty of the strategy is that you know exactly where the market is, you know exactly the type of trade that you're going to enter. Are you the type of person that enters the aggressive ones or the conservative ones? Like how did you have these, crazy results?
I used to take every trade, counter trend, A, B setups, C setups, but I found out the hard way that taking less trades and just the A plus trades is way better. You're going to be way more profitable. I know why people take the counter trend trades because they see you do it, but you're not in the financial situation they are in at all. For
Correct.
you, it's just fun money to, it's fun to trade. I get it. Of course, I would take a counter trend trade if I had that money, but I don't.
And you said that you had a friend coming up. Are you still talking to that friend or is it just you by yourself now?
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I'm good with the whole family right now. He said he's would start trading at the time. He didn't. So every day, when I did a big flip, for example, I would take a trade in the morning, like a
Uh-huh.
London session open, and
I,
I would go to sleep. I would wake up. I would look at the trade. I was 8K in profit. I would take a screenshot, send it to him just to fuck with him. And then I said, good morning, just to fuck with him because he had to go to a 9 to 5, just to let him know that he has to start trading.
but didn't he put you on though? Like didn't he introduce you to Forex?
He did, but he didn't start himself. His little brother was trading, which is also a friend of mine, but I didn't know him that good at the time.
So basically, you were the one that decided to stay consistent with it. You had the results, and he didn't.
Yes, he didn't even start. That's the problem. He
Hmm.
didn't start. At
And
first, he saw me losing, of course. I lost more than 10K. So he was just looking at it a bit skeptical at the point. But right now, he sees the profit. He knows that I'm technically very strong. I'm also talking with a firm in the Netherlands, a
mhm.
fund, I mean, just a professional fund to trade for them. So he sees the steps that I'm making and the power of the set and forget strategy.
And what was one of the main difficulties that you had, technical analysis wise, that the scientific strategy cleared up for you?
I didn't know anything before the set and forget strategy, so I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, so literally just from the get, it was just straight set and forget. You never, but you said that you kind of like tested a little bit with other markets. But I guess it's more of like chart analysis rather than actual like executing a strategy.
Yeah, it was just the baby pips. What is a bullish engulfing? What's a bearish engulfing? Morning star, evening star. But I didn't know anything. Even the first classes from the course, I was mind blown. At the point I was looking at the charts and I just knew what it was gonna do. And I didn't even know the strategy, just how the market moves.
I feel like I've made it very simple to the point where like anybody can go and learn it.
Oh yeah, the strategy is so simple. People just overthink. I'm an overthinker myself. I also made that mistake. But the strategy is so simple. I see all these other strategies. Oh shit, you really are 6'2". I see
Nah,
all these
nah, just
I
down
see
to
all these other strategies, crazy strategies. The smart money concept, of course, taking out buyers, then going the other way. I don't get it. The set of get strategy is so simple. It really
yeah,
is simple. You just have to keep it simple, stick to it. Of course, you're gonna lose in the beginning. If it would have been easy, everybody would have been doing it, and you would have been able to make the money you are able to make.
of course. And would you say that the community helps you out as well, being able to talk with other people in there, or you're not the type that actually chats?
At first in the Discord, I didn't talk at all. I was focused on the Sunday swings. Later on, I started talking a bit. Uh, of course, people started talking when I posted the payouts.
Yeah.
Also saw that I was on the website. My I made 27K a month. It was my record month. I saw it last week. I was oh shit, that's me.
Oh, like a testimonial we have on you. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Also saw that I was on the picture in your house. I saw it in the vlog.
You came to my house.
No, no, the vlog. It was in the room David is staying in, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, yes, yes. You're on the trophy wall. Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, but I'm on the wrong one. I'm on the 4 digits. I'm a 5 digits trader now.
Okay. Make sure to upgrade you.
What was the question again?
That like so you're liking like the community aspect of inside of the set and forget.
Of course, the community can help. Of course, you gotta ask the right persons. Don't look at what the beginners are saying.
Yeah.
Most of them are just talking, not even being disrespectful, but they don't know what they are talking about. I also see it when I share my analysis. I sometimes get comments on just dumb things, saying that it is bullish. Well, it's clearly bearish.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of new beginner traders that are coming in, and I feel like they're just getting too advanced of themselves that they just really want to be that person that knows, but they haven't done the work yet to know, to actually know. Like you can't have that authority without knowing. But I've seen people evolve in 2, 3 months and they go back. They're like, yo, I'm sorry. I was just trying to, be proactive and stuff. And I get it, it's normal. I
Yeah,
was the
of
same
course,
way.
it's normal,
Yeah, it's normal.
but they
And
will evolve.
yeah, it's literally part of the game. Now, what would you say could be the biggest piece of advice that you could give to Anas a year ago when he was getting started into his journey? Like something like let's pretend that they were filming you with a camera and they were following you around and you are watching yourself on TV. What would you be screaming at the TV?
I always thought like that when I was on the lower periods. I just kept going. Just keep going. Don't give up. These are lessons. Of course, the lessons cost a bit of money. They cost me quite some money, but it will be worth it.
How much money did you lose?
At the beginning of my own money, I think it was towards 1050K.
50K?
1015, yes.
Oh, 10, 15. Okay, 10 to 15,000. Okay.
Yes. It came to the point where I was down on my last 3K. I didn't
Oh,
really have any income. So at that moment, I was like, "Oh shit, what now?" I remember I called a friend, uh, and I asked him, "What do you think that I need to do?" He told me, "Stop trading. First of all, you're not in the position to trade, uh, and get a job." So I already told him, I got it. I got the strategy. I already made the mistakes. I know what I'm capable of. So I kind of told him to fuck off, but not really, of course. I
yeah.
respect him.
Yeah.
And from this point, in my head, I was like, okay, watch this. And then I got the 200K funding. And in the next 2 months, like 2, 3 months, I made 34,000 from that one account.
Wow. What did your family and friends say when you did that, or you didn't tell
My family still don't know that I trade.
them?
They look at me as a bum who just sits at home, no job.
And then your friends that you told them to fuck off, what did they say?
Oh no, they respect me, of course. They see that I am what I told them that I was gonna be.
And then how do you feel for yourself? Like, what are your next goals that you want to achieve with this journey? Because it's a never-ending journey, right? You have big highs, big lows, and when you're on that high, you have big aspirations. Like, what are your goals that you want to achieve with it?
I'm now talking with a fund, so I want to start trading for them. They are interested. The problem is I never held a track record.
Hmm.
I just didn't know that this opportunity was gonna come so fast.
Hmm. So, because of the set and forget strategy, you're getting an opportunity to go work for a fund.
Yes,
That's
bro, they are not ready. The set and forget strategy, the power, they are not ready, bro. They just trade fundamentals.
oh my God. Yeah,
Exactly.
like they have no understanding of like the technicals are so much better than fundamentals.
Yeah, they have some technical knowledge, but they trade mostly fundamentally.
And how much money would they give you?
I don't know exactly. I don't think it's too much at the beginning, but it's just something I would like to do just to tell myself, look, I've made it.
Yeah. I mean, bro, if you've already turned 100 into 40 something thousand dollars in your first year trading with the set and forget strategy, trust me, you made it. Trust me.
But the problem is, I don't feel it at all.
Even
When
when
I
the
made,
even when the money comes in, you don't feel it. Like you don't feel like you made it.
I don't feel anything. I don't, money doesn't, I don't care. Of course, you need money, but I don't really care. When I made the 27,000, my goal was making 10,000 in 1 month. That month, I made 27,000 euros. So in dollars, it's more, of course.
Like 30.
Probably the euro went up a
Hmm.
lot. So at this point, I was I wasn't even happy. I was pretty down, didn't know what to do. Uh, so I just thought to myself, I need to celebrate it in some kind of way. So I called a friend. He always goes to those car events. You know, when you have a supercar, they drive around and stuff. He has two Lamborghinis. So I called him, let him know, It's- and I went to the event to just be around more successful people, just giving myself a little bit of the feeling that I made it because I don't feel anything. I don't got a bigger ego at all. I just don't care.
I mean, yeah, like that's good because usually money makes people more of what they are. And if you're already a chill, humble, if you're already a chill, humble guy, you're gonna be just a more chill, humble guy. And you're not gonna feel anything. It's not like a drug, right? Like if you do drugs, you're gonna, feel like, holy shit, yeah, I feel amazing. Like, you're not gonna get that feeling when you become profitable in trading. Like there's no feeling. It's more of like self-awareness. Like you understand that you've been putting in the work towards this thing, and this thing is actually finally giving you some results. So it's more of like something that you have to kind of just like applaud yourself and tap yourself in the back because nobody else is going to understand and nobody else is going to come do it. The faster you do that, the better you're going to feel about yourself. And I mean, you're already normalizing the profits, which is good, but I would definitely just be like, this is why. Like, you're not going to feel anything different. Like, they're making money because you showed up every single day and you're taking risks. Like, that's why you're here in the first place.
Yeah, I expected to make the money. I know that the strategy will make me the money, so I don't feel anything. The money is just what I expected, so why would I celebrate it? It's not that I gambled and hit big. No, not at all. I just know where the power of the strategy. I've seen it myself. So yeah, the money was expected.
I like that. I like that. Now, obviously, there's many people out there in different journeys, right? Some people get into the set and forget strategy knowing a little bit. Some people like yourself are fortunate and they don't have to relearn everything. You just start learning the correct way, right? Because there's a lot of misinformation out there. What do you recommend to people that have learned something in the past and they want to learn the set and forget strategy? What do you recommend?
Just forget it. It's never as powerful as the set and forget strategy. The set and forget strategy is just simple. You don't have to be locked in on your screen. I just set alarms and I don't know, do whatever.
And
Just
set and
stick to
forget.
one, yeah, set and forget. Just stick to one thing, one strategy, and you will 100% make it if you don't give up.
What if they lost some money? What if they blown a challenge? What if that?
I blew multiple challenges, lost almost all of my money. At the time, I had like 20K. I was reselling sneakers in euros, and I came back. Uh, I just had 3K at the point, but I did have the knowledge. I gained it throughout losing all of my money. But
That-
of course, it's not uh what's the word? The English word, fuck. It's not 100% that you're gonna make money.
Yeah, but I mean, those losses that you had, it's more like you're paying those lessons forward. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. You also pay for school, so why wouldn't you pay for something which is gonna create you way more money? There isn't a limit on the money you're about to make with trading.
how old are you?
22. So I started when I was 20.
Oh, wow, you're young. Kind of like my age area.
You're 24.
24, yeah, I'm 24. I turned 24 now again in July. So people think I've been 24 for like 4 years.
Yeah, I always see those comments. I forget how old you are. I just saw it today in the Sunday Swing. She was talking about it.
Yeah. No, I turned 25 now in July. 25. So you've had some losses.
A
You've had
lot.
some wins, a lot of losses, obviously
And a
some.
lot of wins, more wins.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you stick to it and you keep going.
But
Now,
that's the thing with everything. If you want to be a pro, in America, everybody want to be a basketball player. Here, everybody want to play soccer or football. If you just stick to it, put in the work, 100%, I'm sure 100% that you're gonna make it. Of course, it's not gonna be easy,
of course.
but the reward is high. If it
I mean,
was easy, the reward wouldn't be high. And if you're not willing to put in the effort, just put the fries in the back, bro. Sorry. Sorry. Just get some 9 to 5. Get me my fries.
I like that. That's funny. I mean, the fact is that a lot of people want handouts out there, and they
Yeah,
want
I
all the,
see it all the time in the community. People,
yeah.
you did you're still doing the G-Kit challenge. I
Mhm.
saw people bitching about the entries. I even went in on them one time.
Yeah.
It's,
Some
the
people just want the
mindset is
signal.
fucked. With that mindset, you are not gonna make it. You're not sorry, but you're not.
It's true. So people really just want me to hand out every single trade and basically remind them, put alarm. It's like, bro, I feel like me already showing the strategy. I feel like me already doing the trade updates, letting you know the take profit, the stop loss, exactly what I would need for to enter the trade. Shouldn't get any more difficult than that. And
But
it's
you
funny
already
because,
give them everything. They don't realize how much value is in those Sunday swings every week, and you just pay one time. Not
yeah,
even that much. In my opinion, the course is undervalued, way too undervalued. In my opinion.
yeah.
Of course, people are gonna get mad at me if the price get higher. Fuck them. The price has to go up, in
No,
my opinion.
I'm gonna put the prices up real soon. Literally,
That
after,
was I saw the commotion that went on in the community.
yeah,
Fuck them.
yeah,
The
yeah,
price has to go up. The value is just too high, way too high.
100%.
Plus, you spend time every week. The ROI doesn't make sense for you at that point, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. No, no, I agree. Trust me. I feel like I overgive to the community. I overgive to the people, and I don't mind doing it. I love doing it. I just like doing it for people that like yourself, people that appreciate it, people that are actually going to like do something with it. Because I am literally in there every single Sunday, sharing the top markets I trade for the week, answering people's questions, and on top of that, constantly updating the course and just doing all this new valuable stuff that
And
is.
you're sorry for cutting you off,
Yeah.
but you're not just giving them the markets. You're giving them the thought process, which is the most important thing. That's why I got profitable. Without the Sunday swings, I'm not sure if I was going to be profitable because I had problems with the area of interest and some other stuff about the analyzing every week.
Mhm.
But the zooms, set to forget the zooms, those made me profitable. You
The
give
thought process
the
behind it.
whole thought process, you say everything, and at the end of the Zoom, some dumbass is just gonna ask a question you said you answered at the beginning. So come
Yeah.
on.
Now, you want to know something funny that you mentioned is that the I've interviewed multiple successful traders in these last 2 days, and another successful trader, he said that he refuses to take my trades. And by him refusing to take my trades, he's been able to find other opportunities in the market or take it without him knowing that I'm entering it. And that is what made him profitable. Not
That's what
depend,
also made me profitable.
like not depending on my trades is what made him profitable.
Yes, 100% true.
I
I
didn't
also
understand that.
tried to depend on your trades, and I wasn't profitable. I didn't know what I was doing. And right now, I can look at the markets for 1 second. I already see the area of interest. I see if we are bullish, bearish, if I am interested. I just see
It really
everything.
does take like 2, 3 seconds. It
Bro,
shouldn't take.
it's so easy. That's the problem. If you eventually get to know trading, it's so easy. I
Mm.
spoke with multiple traders here in the Netherlands. Uh, they don't trade, said we get. I was yesterday at the event. Also, the people from the firm were there. But everybody says trading is easy. It is easy. You just don't have to overthink. You have to be patient, stick to your plan. That's it.
And you need to have the chart time so you know exactly what you're
Oh
looking
yeah, of
for.
course. At the beginning, I was stuck to the charts. Every candle forming while I was in the trade, I just I was watching it. If it went down, I was watching it. Of course, it sucked going down at the time,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but because of that, right now I don't feel it. I don't even look at MetaTrader when I'm in a trade because I don't trade MetaTrader. I trade charts, so I look at the charts.
You sound like me, bro.
Bro, I
Yeah,
told you, I copy pasted your whole philosophy towards trading, the whole strategy, of course. Just copy pasted it.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I mean, bro, I think that this is honestly a perfect example of, you know, the school system that is supposed to actually be your solution to life. You go to school, you finish
Oh,
school,
it's not. It's
and
not.
bro, you couldn't get a job, bro.
Bro,
That's
I applied to everyone, even ones that I knew I wasn't gonna get it. They the requirements I didn't match them. But I just applied. All of them. And not just me, also my friend. We applied to all of them. We didn't even get invited. Maybe sometimes the calls you never heard back. Never.
you never got a call back at all.
Now you get maybe one call and eventually you don't hear back.
Wow. Damn.
I
Oh,
one time I did get the trial month, uh, a girl told me to lie on my resume that I have more experience, know some programming languages I didn't knew. Uh, and when I eventually get invited to interview, that I should learn the basics. So at this point, I was really down bad. I was just laying in my bed all day, didn't know what to do. I was fucked in my head, but I knew I was gonna make it. So I did that. Eventually, I got one company who was interested. I got invited and I got hired. So I was happy as shit. I finally got, after a year, I think, finally got my first company. Not my company, of course, but a company I could work for. But because I lied, they basically cut me off after the first trial month. Here in the Netherlands, you have 1 month. It's like trial month. After the month, they look at how you was doing. Do you like you? They can continue. If not, the contract is over. You're gone. You still get paid for that month, but you're gone. So that was the closest I got to a job. And after that, I was down. I was just down bad. I didn't know what to do. People told me go back to school. Still, uncles told me to go back to school. They have been through the Great Recession, of course. They was then looking for jobs, had the same problem. They know that it isn't fun. So they told me go back to school. They wish that I had gone back to school, but the world is a whole different place. So many opportunities online. And I just knew that if I went back to school, I would give up. I just knew that that was me giving up, and I'm not gonna give up. I got a fighter's mentality. I'm a fighter. I kickbox. Maybe that's what helped me, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm young, so get rich or die trying. I'm gonna end up on the streets or doing some shit job, cleaning a toilet or something. But then I would be able to look myself in the mirror and say, I tried. I wasn't gonna do some 9 to 5 job. No, 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 no. I worked at this metal factory, started 5, 6 years ago. It's a shit job, metal factory. And it's already said that it's a sick job. It sucks. Hard work, uh, low salary. And you just see how those people work, the older people, how they operate. They've been there 20, 30 months. And they hate it. They hate it. And I just know that when they go home, they aren't happy. Maybe they got a wife. Their wives probably hate them. They maybe have kids. The kid probably annoys them because they scream, etc. After such a hard day, I just don't know how they do it, but I just knew that that wasn't gonna be me. So that was another motivation to never give up. I wasn't gonna end there. I knew I was gonna make it in trading. I had no option, and I made it.
And what are your main goals to do before the year ends with trading?
Max allocation, FTMO, very doable.
And the
Start
and the
with the firm,
firm. The firm, yeah, that'd be
of
sick.
course. I'm going, I think, tomorrow to the office. I now know the traders, etc. Just great people. Um, Start there, of course. Uh, just trade. I don't know. Maybe come to Miami. I have to. I haven't been on holiday. I haven't been on holiday in like 6, 7 years. I always stayed home.
Oh
I
wow.
always stayed home. Like I'm Moroccan. I don't know if you know where Morocco is.
Yeah, I have a couple guys on my team that are from Morocco.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, my family they have a place there now. I have never seen a place, an apartment. I always stayed home. I just knew that I was gonna be somebody. I don't know why. Why? I was young. There was like 6 years ago when I started staying at home, and it wasn't that I was having fun here, going out or whatever. I'm an introvert. I don't like that stuff. I was working this shit job, the metal factory, full time, not even 5 days. I did 6 days a week, just working, hating my life. But with that money, I started sneaker reselling. eventually losing everything through trading and making way more with trading.
That's a sick story, I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that you did what the system told you to do, go get a degree and then go find a job.
Yeah,
And
I finished my school.
yeah, like
It's software development. You would think that you will find a job. Everybody told me when I still was in school that I was going to find a job, that there are enough jobs in that sector, but no.
fuck. I mean, look, everything happens for a reason, you know.
Exactly. That's also how I think. I'm
Fast
also
forward like
religious.
a fast forward a year or two, you're making more money now a month than you probably would have made in a whole year as a software developer. And you know, like you're having conversations with other successful traders, like you're meeting other people that there's more room for growth. And I think that's really,
Way more,
yeah, that's really cool.
way more room, way more money to be made. There
Yeah,
is no ceiling in trading. That's
I
what I
know,
like so much.
I
You
know.
don't have customers, annoying customers. You don't have anything. Uh, if you have a bad month, it's your fault. If you have a good month, it's your fault. That's always how I thought about it. So I always analyzed my trades when I was losing. What did I do wrong? Not what did the markets do wrong?
Mhm.
Was there news? What? No, no, no. What did I do wrong? It's my mistake. I placed the trade. The market didn't tell me, yo, NS, take this trade right now. No, 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 no. I took the trade. Why did I took the trade? Did I follow my strategy? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, okay, no problem. I followed my rules. Of course, you're not going to win every trade. The strategy has a very high win rate. I know you always say 60, 70. It's higher. I know why you have to say a lower number, but it's
Yeah,
higher.
yeah, yeah.
If you only take the A plus setups, the win rate is so high. Yesterday, I was talking to those traders with the other strategies, scalpers, swing traders. They have win rates around 40, which is profitable.
It is.
It is profitable,
Yeah.
but oh, they are not ready for the set of a cat strategy at this firm, bro. They are not ready.
I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I don't like saying anything higher, bro, because then
No,
people.
no, you don't have to say I will.
Yeah.
The win rate is so fucking high. It's not normal.
So, Anas, if you were to leave the people with one last piece of advice and one word, if you could summarize your whole entire trading journey, what would it be?
That's a hard question. It
One
depends.
word. One word.
One word: patience,
Patience.
patience, patience, patience. Like you always say, patience, patience, patience. That's it.
I
Of
like
course,
that.
you're not gonna, maybe you won't make the money today, maybe not tomorrow, but you will make the money. You will become profitable. And also, don't focus on the money. I did the same thing. Don't focus on the money. You're trading charts, focus on the charts and reflect, journal, and you're gonna be there. You're at the top. I will see you at the top.
I love that. Anas, thank you very much for your time, bro. If you come down to Miami, hit me up. We'll link up. I like your energy. So you,
Oh, I'm ready whenever. I already spoke with Esteban a couple months ago. He
uh-huh.
told me first Zoom, of course.
Yeah.
And after that, we go to Miami, do some Miami shit, wild shit
Yeah.
for the content. It's America. Come on, we have to blow some shit up. I never touched a gun. I have to shoot a gun. I have
Yeah.
to fight some alligators, do something. I'm down for whatever. Streak the Super Bowl. They won't let you in, but they will let me in. I won't ever get my green card in America, of course, but fuck it. Of
I like that energy. I love it. Okay, cool. We'll set something up. We'll see if we can set up like an in-person event or something soon.
course, who do I have to hit up?
Esteban will take care of it.
Esteban?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Anas, thank you very much for your time, bro.
Thank you very much for everything, for teaching me.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for trusting in me, bro. Very big on that. Thank you,
No,
man.
no, no. Thank you. You just saved me. I was really down. My friend was calling me every day, asking me, what did you do to succeed? At that time, it was more programming related. Did you program? I always had to tell him, no, I didn't do
Mm,
anything. I just laid in my bed. I don't know, scrolled TikTok, Instagram. I didn't do anything. So he held me accountable. That's the same friend who uh, introduced me into Forex and introduced me to the sneaker game.
Hmm. So now, I mean, now I just tell him about set and forget, so he joins and he fucking knows what's up.
Bro, I spoke to him. I speak to him every day about joining Forex. I will teach him personally. I know that I can teach somebody uh, to go from 0 to 100 like you do.
100%.
Why? Because I copy and pasted your whole philosophy,
Hmm.
the whole uh, strategy, of course. So I know the power. I have seen it myself, and it's easy. It's not hard. I made the mistakes, so he doesn't need to.
Of course.
He just needs to start.
Of course. Well, well, however I can help, feel free to hit up Esteban and then we'll set something up.
I will text him right away.
Okay.
Also, I was talking to Santi before
Hmm.
this Zoom about the coaching, becoming a coach,
Hmm.
because I know that the community can be way bigger. Now we get a lot of bullshit people in the community bitching about give me my refund, trading is a scam. No, you won't get your refund. You already had the time to look at the whole course. Fuck you. You're not gonna get your refund.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I know that we need to filter those people out.
Yeah.
And in this Dutch community, I joined not for the trading related. I don't care. Just because I wanted to meet traders, because trading is lonely.
Hmm.
And they also uh, got me to join because of the fun.
Hmm. And
And uh, they have a pretty good structure. You can't just get in. They don't want your money if they don't want you in. So
for
you have
sure.
to plan a call with somebody who's gonna speak to you. And if you don't have the right mindset, you're not gonna get in.
And yeah. No, yeah, we're gonna change our onboarding in the next.
Everything has to change. The
Yeah.
price has to go up. Their
Yeah.
price is already up. Yes, they are the biggest in the Netherlands, but say don't forget it's the biggest in the world. Come on, we gotta be honest. It is. I don't know one trading community which is bigger. Of course, TJR, he is big. I respect them. But say don't forget it's just way much bigger,
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't they just don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to become a coach. I know that I got what it takes. I'm very patient. I can help somebody go for 0 to 100. I already helped a couple of people. I got a lot of requests about my own community. I don't like that. I see it as a backstep, taking
Hmm.
your customers. Why would I do it?
Yeah.
A lot of people started doing it. Fuck them.
Hmm.
I now see them talking shit in those communities. Why?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
get it.
it's part of the game, bro.
I
No,
just don't get it.
I know.
Why? So I'm willing to become a coach. This one student, she had a couple of questions, so I helped her, of course. And after a couple of weeks or months, I don't remember, I get this text that she passed her funded, which I don't, the 27K I made, I didn't feel it. But that message meant more to me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
From that point, I understand why you started the whole coaching.
because you actually feel like you're making an impact on other people.
Yes, the money, it doesn't matter. Of course, your profits are way higher than mine, but I
Hmm.
know that you don't feel anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. I like that. Oh, I like your mindset, bro. I like your mindset. Yeah, we'll set something up with Esteban. We'll see how we can connect, and we'll have this uploaded probably like in the next week or two on the YouTube, so other people can go and check it out and see your story.
Oh no, we have to do some Miami shit, bro. We're gonna shoot some shit. I don't know, flamethrower, grenade, whatever. GTA style.
Yeah.
Fight
Yeah.
an alligator. I don't care. I'm down to do whatever. I trust
Okay.
you. You help me with the strategy. I trust you blindly.
Blindly. Okay. Sick. Yeah. We'll
Blindly,
set
bro.
something up.
If you tell me to fight some random guy, I will fuck him up. I will fuck him up. No problem. I kickbox. I will fuck him up. No problem, bro.
Okay.
Just
No,
tell me who has a big mouth. I will fuck him up.
I like that. I like that. I like that. When you come down here, I have a couple guys for you to take care of that.
Oh, no problem. Just tell me where they stay, and it's gonna be done.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Anas, thank you very much for your time, bro.
No,
Well,
no, thank you very much, bro, for helping me out of that low moment
of course.
and
No.
just changing everything.
Whatever. Feel free to reach out there in the community, and then we'll be talking with Esteban and see how we can coordinate something soon.
I will send Esteban a message.
Okay. Perfect. Anas, thank you very much for your time, brother.
Thank you very much.
Take care, brother. So don't forget. See you, man.
Of course.
Bye.
Have a nice day.